Okay, what is it, ladies and gentlemen? BlueFox22 coming at you with, well, an update video. An important update video. I wanted to do a channel update, but also talk to you guys about something really important. And that's why I do YouTube. Now, I want to clarify something that is, I don't know if it's immediate or prominent, but, you know, eventually I am going to get in the live streams, and I do want to do a Q&A live stream, to let you guys, you know, to answer any questions you, ladies and gentlemen, may have. There's 64 of you. We're getting back up there to, as of this video, there's 64 of you. We did have 66 subscribers, lost 3. We're gaining back again. We're in the black. We're not in the red. But that's not important. As far as getting paid to do YouTube, that's through my network. That's through AdRev. That's through any YouTube-based payment is concerned. I've been doing YouTube videos for 5 years. I have been on YouTube since 2008. I've been officially signed up. And I have been on YouTube since it started. For a while now. But I never actually signed up for YouTube until 2008. I've never been paid to do YouTube yet. That's through my network. That has been through YouTube in general when I was on my own for 5 years. Never been paid. And I want that to be apparent and clear. This is why I asked for Patreon. This is why I do, you know, I sell some of my music. I'll get into that in a minute, but, you know, this is why I want to sell my music. I haven't actually sold any of my music just yet. And like I said, I'll get into that in a minute. I understand why. I do YouTube because, and the reason why I said I've never been paid, and the reason why I bring it up and why it's important is, I want you guys to understand, yeah, I do put ads on my videos. You know, I do YouTube because I love to do YouTube. I love to record, regardless of what it may be. It may be a card contest. It may be, you know, a pack opening. It may be a new game, or like a game review, or a random look at. It may be, you know, an LP. You know, I want to do a gaming channel. I want to do, you know, LP Let's Plays. I want to do card contests. I'm going to try and do some other contests down the road. But that's the main thing, is I want this channel to be about what helped me down the line in the past. That helped me not only get into this, but helped me get through a tough time in my life. Back in, well, I graduated in 07, 6543. Back in 2001, I started having stomach issues. 2002, it became really apparent that something was wrong. Kept having severe stomach cramps. I would go almost 4 or 5 days without using the restroom. As far as bowel movements were concerned, not to get gross, because it is important. And then 2003, right before my freshman year of high school, that December, I got sick. At first we thought it was my appendix. My side was bulging and we didn't understand what was going on. I was evacuating my stomach, if you will. It was bad. So my mom took me to the hospital. My mom and my dad. And the doctors looked at me. They checked my side. And they left the room and came back and said, well, your son's intestines have closed. He's backed up. We don't know why. And just to clarify, when your intestines closes, it doesn't mean that you're constipated. It means that nothing can get through because of inflammation. My intestines were so swollen that nothing can get through the opening that was there. It was smaller than a dime. So yeah, that should show you how tiny that was. They deliberated, and a specialist came in and said, well, the on-call specialist, I should say, well, your son may have some form of IBD. For those of you who don't know, it's an irritable bowel disease. He may have Crohn's disease, he may have ulcerative colitis, we're not too sure. So we're going to transport you to Children's and have you see someone there. Long story short, I got diagnosed with Crohn's within a year and a half, 2 years. The following 2 years, roughly, because I didn't, 10th grade was hell because I had to make up my 9th grade classes and do 10th grade at the same time. While still sick. 9th grade was pretty much me in and out of the hospital. Most of 10th grade was the same way. Several procedures, several surgeries, 6 inches of my intestines being removed, and through the entire time, I had my mom, my dad, YouTube, and music to get me through it. Now, I don't want a pity party. That's not why I'm here. I'm just explaining to you why I'm doing YouTube, and that is because the people on YouTube helped me get through a really tough time. The laughing, the music in general that was on YouTube, just the general vibe that I got from it, I loved it. The Yogscast was one of the first YouTube channels that I watched. Then I started watching Juan Ortiz, or Johnny, aka Johnny. You know, they helped me so much through a difficult time, and it was because of Johnny that he, you know, basically sparked my interest into, hey, I can do that. I can record for YouTube. Why not? And at the time, I didn't even know that you can get paid for doing YouTube videos. I was like, screw it. I want to do this. This is fun. You know, it was something for me to do. Back in the day where I used to record screen capture raw video and just throw it on YouTube. But I digress. I do YouTube to give back. A few years ago when I found out that I can make music through digital means, not through analog means, I cannot play an analog instrument to save my life. I have no formal training in music whatsoever. Other than through, you know, choir and stuff. I can sing a little bit. I'm not great, but I'm not bad. I can carry a tune. I don't need a bucket. Maybe a thimble. Who the hell am I carrying? Who the hell am I kidding? I need a cup. But I'm, you know, I consider myself decent enough to the point where people look at me and don't go, hey you, who sang the song? Yeah, they did. Keep it that way. And this is why I'm at the point where I'm at now, where I think people think that I just do YouTube for shit, not for shits and giggles, but for money, and I don't. This is why I started the Patreon. This is why I ask every now and then if you can donate $1 a month. It would help out so much, because that means the world to me. Because that just proves to me that I'm not wasting my time. And I know I'm not, because, you know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I did not think I would be at, you know, 64 subscribers as of today's date. I thought maybe, okay, I'll get maybe 1 or 2 dedicated subscribers, maybe 5, you know, really good subscribers. Let me see if some of my friends are interested. No. And my quote-unquote friends, they didn't take, minus one of my friends. I applaud her. She did actually, you know, subscribe to my channel, and she still subscribes. She's one of my longest subscribers. That and Chris, the very awesome. Where'd you get the slightly, dude? You're awesome. You're awesome. They're one of my longest subscribers, and it's because of you guys, not just, you know, Chris and Jamie. It's not just because of you guys, it's because of all of you. you know, I just wanted to air it out pretty much and say, hey, this is why I make music. This is why I do YouTube videos. I do it because I feel good doing it. It's a way for me to give back, and it's a way of me saying thank you. On to the music. I don't know if I should keep the music on this channel or branch off and make my own channel. Now, I don't know if I'm going to run into any conflicts because of this channel and my music being on this channel, and me starting a new channel, and then I get copyright claims because my music's on this channel, and then it's a whole nother headache of managing another channel. I can barely manage this one. I don't want to do that to myself, and I don't want to do it to you guys unless you really, really, really want the music on its own channel. If not, then I will dedicate, you know, SoundCloud to the music and just the music alone, and I will wholeheartedly tell you guys, hey, there's a new track on SoundCloud. Go to SoundCloud and listen to it. Now, I mentioned before about Epidemic, and I don't think I mentioned it. I did a recording before this one, and I scrapped it because I didn't like it. It was scatterbrained and all over the place. I contacted Epidemic and Audio Micro because I feel that my music's gotten to the point where I want to sell it now, but not for a ridiculous price. You know, $1 a track, $5 for an album, you know, or whatever you think may be fair. And I would, you know, sell them to you completely royalty free, meaning you have my wholehearted permission to use that track any way you see fit. And if you run into any copyright problems, direct them in my direction, and I will talk to them and tell them, hey, they have permission to use my music, back off. You know, it's under fair use. They're allowed to use my music any way they see fit. They want to use a certain length of it, you know, as long as they talk to me and get my permission, they want to use a certain length of it for an intro or outro, or, you know, put it in a background, or just to listen to it. By all means, go ahead. But I feel that I'm at the point where I'm ready to sell my music and take that step into becoming a full-fledged music producer. Now, okay, sorry about that, I'm back. Okay, the missus is home. For you ladies and gentlemen, I don't know when this video will be going up, hopefully soon, sometime this week. But you ladies and gentlemen, for me, it is Easter. So for those of you who celebrate the holiday, happy Easter. But yeah, the missus is home.
Happy Easter.
But where were we? Oh yeah, music. I feel that I am at the point where selling my music is a good thing, and the only way I'm going to move forward with it and gain more experience is if I do go that route, because then I can get more feedback from everyone. So far I do get head bobs from the missus with my music. She does like it, which is shocking because some of my music is trap, and trap it has its roots in hip-hop and rap and stuff, so it's not my cup of tea, but I love the aggressiveness of trap. I do dubstep, house, deep house, trance, hard house. Sky's the limit as far as, you know, different styles of EDM are concerned, and, you know, there's no need, you know, there's no need for me to explain it. My music's on YouTube. I have a playlist, Michael G's Created Music. You can go check it out for yourself. But I contacted Epidemic, and I'll flash the email up. I'll probably blur out the person's name because I think they use their real name, and I don't want to name drop anybody. But I contacted Epidemic. They contacted me back and said, look, you know, your music's okay, but we normally deal with people who have, you know, 5 to 10 years of experience in the industry. You know, they went to school for this stuff. You know, but, you know, your one track, Circus Folk, which just happens to be playing in the background right now, you know, it has potential. So, you know, come back when you have some more experience under your belt and we'll talk. It did bring me down a little bit, but to hear a professional tell me I have potential, that made that fire that I had in my belly burn even brighter, even hotter. If I could catch the very air around my body on fire, it would have happened that day. That's called spontaneous combustion, and that's not safe. Oh, it's fine. Just give me a hug. No.
Around the house.
But sorry for peeking the mic like that. But anyway, I contacted Audio Micro. Now that's a different story. I uploaded 3 tracks, and I waited about 4, maybe 5 days before I got a response, which the response was, yeah, sure, you're good. Huh? Yeah, you're good. So my tracks, 3 of them, Pied Piper, Circus Folk, and what was the other one? I believe Diamond Dust or Soul City. I can't remember which one. They're up on Audio Micro right now. The price for my audio tracks is ridiculous, but they're up there now for 32 bucks. Oh, and that's just because of royalty fees and all that, and licensing fees. They have to charge so much so that the person who purchases these tracks, they're fine and covered by Audio Micro, and to ensure that Audio Micro gets their money and I get my money. But anyway, I feel $32 is a little high. Maybe a lot high, but I can see where they're coming from, and I don't blame them. You know, they're a company, they have to cover their asses, and they have to make money, because at the end of the day, they are a company. They have to make money to pay their employees. So with that said, I am going to upload more music onto Audio Micro down the line, but music will permanently be uploaded onto YouTube regardless. And I'm probably going to venture down the line into going back to SoundCloud. Mrs. has said bye-bye. She's headed over to... You're headed over Mummy's, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish. I just used the shampoo.
I'm alright.
Okay. Bye, world.
Bye! So, yeah, you know, I just wanted to clarify some things as to why I do YouTube, why I have the Patreon, and, you know, any issues you all may have as far as music and stuff is concerned. As far as the games are concerned for the channel, Minecraft, I did a Minecraft update video. You can watch that if you want to. If not, I'll just give you a brief rundown. Yet again, ran into mod conflicts because mods updated, certain mods didn't, and they didn't like each other, and yet again, had to scrap a whole world. Long story short, if you want more information, go watch the Minecraft, you know, update video. That it's there, ready to, you know, ready to be watched. Now, if you guys have any questions about where I get my games from, I'm not going to drop his name because I don't want to get him into trouble. But if I ever need a game or request, I need to request a game. As long as it's not ridiculous in price, he can get me the game. We have a mailing system going on, so he has this giant 32 gig SD card, thumb drive, and he could put tiny, decent sized games on there for me, installed, ready to go. All I have to do is plug it in and play it. Sometimes I do run into conflict issues, and if I have any problems with the game, I have to delete the game. Like a fresh install. I have to send it back to him. This is why I haven't gotten, and he lives in Nevada. Yeah, he moved. He was in Cali. He lives in Nevada now. Las Vegas to be exact. And this is why I haven't gotten, well, since he moved, this is why I haven't gotten, Fallout back. This is why I haven't gotten, a couple other games that we were playing. On top of my games folder being nuked. Yeah, there's a lot of games I don't have anymore, like Hand of Fate, which I was getting ready to play that. That was actually going to be running alongside the Legends of Heroes. But because of him, this is why we have the Legends of Heroes. He actually bought that, and due to the rules of GOG, technically speaking, once you buy a game off of GOG, it is yours to do whatever you want as long as you don't charge people for it. So he gave me his copy of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, for free, and I have it now. So that's why we were able to play it for RPG Sundays. Well, Sunday, not Sundays. As far as the sequel's concerned, he didn't say anything about me getting it yet. So either he's still playing it and hasn't finished, or he's not going to give me a copy of it. You know, whatever he gives me, he gives me. If he doesn't, he doesn't. So it looks like I will be getting the sequel for The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky second chapter, or SC. And then there's a third one coming out for PlayStation, I believe, PS3. I think it was that, or it might be Tales of Steel. I can't remember which one it was. But it's The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky the third. So we will be, you know, doing the trilogy of the games, not back to back, because I will burn myself out and I will burn you all out. I think the next RPG we're gonna do, I don't know just yet. What did he just give me? I think it was like the Blades of the Shogun or something like that. Let me double check here. I keep forgetting I'm not recording the screen, so I can actually look at this stuff now. GOG games, yeah, Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun. That's actually going to be our next game. And if things keep going the way they are, I mean, we were doing strong with Legend of Heroes, and I noticed that the views are starting to tank. I mean, if you guys aren't interested in the game anymore, let me know. Or if, you know, I do have a poll for one of my videos. I can't remember which one it was. It was a recent video that I just uploaded, where I ask you guys, you know, what do you prefer, longer games or shorter games? You know, not like game length in general, but videos. Do you guys like longer videos, like 30 minutes plus, but less than an hour? Do you like, you know, mid-range games, you know, 15 minutes to 25 minutes? Or do you like short ones, you know, 10 to 15 minute videos? I need to know. The feedback that you guys give me, as far as, you know, how the video quality, sound quality, the games in general, or if you're interested or not, that helps me out a bunch. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm going to do what I want, but I'm here to give back to you guys. You know, I want you guys to sit back and relax and go, oh man, had a shitty day today. Let me see what's on YouTube. Oh, Mike uploaded a video today. Wonder what video to. Oh, it's, you know, Minecraft. Well, I can sit back, watch this, relax, and probably take a 15-minute cat nap. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you to be able to relax, forget about life for a little bit, and fade away, and, you know, kick back and enjoy yourselves. Because that's what not Minecraft, but that's what YouTube does for me. You know, I could sit back and watch a video and go, oh man, this is awesome. Or, oh man, I didn't play this game before. I wonder how they're going to play the game different than, you know, I wonder how they're going to play the game. Or, oh, I've played this game before. Let me see how they play the game. You know, watching H.C. Bailey play Parasite Eve, a game that I wholeheartedly loved. It's not for beginners as far as RPGs are concerned. But it's so fun to see someone else play the game. And the way H.C. Bailey plays games, he breaks the games in half. But that's the whole point of a gaming channel. It's like, oh, that's so stupid watching somebody play a game. But you watch football. Football is not a game, it is a sport. It's a game. You call it a game. Hey man, you watching the game tonight? Football game. It's a game, people just get paid to do it. I mean, people are getting paid to do esports now, but I digress. It's still a game. It's the same thing. How you would play football is different than how a professional would play football. How I play Call of Duty is different than how somebody else would play Call of Duty. You know, I'm a sniper. I'll get you from a distance. It just cracks me up how people react differently to gaming channels, or, you know, beauty and makeup tip channels, or cooking channels. And everyone has their opinion. They're like assholes. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. But when you denounce a channel because it is a specific way, then that just defeats the whole purpose of YouTube. You know what I mean? Yeah, I do. I have a gaming channel. Ugh. What's wrong? I'm pretty sure you've watched a gaming channel in the past. YouTube isn't about everyone having a face cam and going nuts, balls to the wall, doing practical jokes or social experiments. That's not what YouTube is. You know, YouTube is for that, but it's not what YouTube's all about. You know, you have to have some variety there. Yeah, I do watch other gaming channels, but I also watch, you know, the SciShow. I watch the Brain Scoop. I watch, you know, Game Ranks. I you know, I watch different, you know, I watch Nile Red. I watch Nerd Rage. I don't just watch gaming channels. I also watch other channels as well. Like, I like watching Skullgrim because I love swords. And, you know, historical martial arts, HEMA. You know, that was one of the things I did before I really got sick and I couldn't do it anymore. Was I did martial arts. I did MMA. You know, and I specialized in submission techniques. So that was my thing is, okay, well, how did ancient grappling do their thing back in medieval times? Oh, so I'll watch some of his HEMA stuff. You know, I, you know, took my time and made wooden swords to practice with them because I did have a little bit of kendo practice here and there. Because, you know, my sensei, for those of you who don't know what sensei means, it's Japanese for teacher or instructor. You know, he took kendo practice when he was younger in Japan. Didn't get any more real than that. So yeah, that was awesome for him to teach us, and he didn't have to. But you know, he went on his way to buy the kendo sticks and to actually teach us it. So yeah, it was pretty impressive, to say the least. But I digress. You know, I watch YouTube to enjoy YouTube, and I want to give back. So that is why I have my YouTube channel. That is why I do YouTube, and that's, you know, hopefully that's the vibe I give off. That's, you know, why I'm here. And I just want you all to know that. And I want you all to know that I'm grateful for you as well. And I want to say thank you. Because if I still had, you know, 2 subscribers, even today, I'd be a little discouraged, but I'd still be doing YouTube. Almost 500 videos in, over 10,000 views on this channel, 64 subscribers as of today. I am proud. I am grateful. I am humbled. I want to get 66 more subscribers. I want to get 10,000 more views on this channel. And I want to upload 500 more videos. I'm here for the long haul. Yeah, YouTube isn't everything, but it's important to me. It has a special place in my heart. I don't know where YouTube's going to be tomorrow. I don't know where YouTube's going to be in the next year with all the, you know, political bullshit going on as far as, you know, the tabloids smearing Google and smearing YouTube and making, you know, the brands pull out of YouTube. Giggity. But for those that did stick around, thank you. You are important to us. And that even though I've never been paid to do YouTube other than through outside sources, I'm here for the long haul and I'm not going anywhere. I'm a small micro channel. But I hope you all realize that I have the heart of a big YouTube channel. And I want this channel to grow. And I know down the line, if it does grow, I'm going to have to hire people to help me. People who are more expertly designed and educated in editing videos. People who have bigger and broader ideas than I do. You know, and eventually I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write some short stories, and I'm going to, or, you know, find some creepypasta, and I'm going to do my voices for all of you. Because I know some of you actually like the voices that I do. And, you know, for those of you who are of a nationality, or, you know, that is your particular style of voice, you know, like Peter Griffin, I don't mean it to offend. I mean it to embrace it and
to bring it to light, if you know what I mean.
So with that said, I just wholeheartedly, I want to say thank you. I do have a lot of ideas. I do have a lot of plans for this channel. Yeah, down the road, it's not going to be 100% gaming. You know, we're going to get some random stuff thrown in there in the mix. But that's just to keep the channel fresh and alive. So with that said, keep an eye out for my next top 10 video. I'm going to bump it up. Keep an eye out. Like I said, I'm going to do some creepypasta stuff. And some just random voice acting stuff down the line. More music. Of course, more gaming videos. And yeah, and probably some more random anime shorts. I think you guys kind of like the one's first kissed video. I like turtles. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I've prattled on long enough. Wow, 37 minutes. Ugh. But with that said, I'm your host, Michael Gardner, aka Blue Fox 22. As always, stay safe, stay as healthy as humanly possible, but above all else, stay foxy. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!